Hi, you're here with me, Puffhead. Just had a shower, and welcome to Pre-Game Yums. Oh, it's been a while. Oh yeah, I'm bringing sexy back. I mean, Pre-Game Yums back. Well, at least for one episode. You see, the reason I'm not making Pre-Game Yums anymore is because I just don't have any ideas. I don't tend to eat much variety, and the stuff that I do eat, I've already recorded. But today, just checking myself in the mirror, yeah, I'm looking pretty damn good today. Who wouldn't love that face? The face of current times. No, not anymore. Anyway, today on Pre-Game Yums, I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect cup of tea. So, you might have noticed we're here in the kitchen of Yum. What an original name. And of course, first of all, we need to fill the kettle. There's my mug in the sink. I could wash it up, but I don't feel like it right now. Now, first of all, and most importantly, you need to make sure you rinse the kettle thoroughly. Fill it up, swoosh it about, and then fill it up again. Yeah, in case you couldn't hear me, fill it up, swoosh it about to sort of get rid of any loose stuff, and then pour it out, and fill it up again to as far as you need it to be. Oh, cool. It's glowy. Whoop, 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 whoop. You can't see it very well in the daylight, but oh well. I don't like drinking from anything other than my limited edition dragon mug, which isn't limited edition. Actually, I'm going to wash it up, hang on. Right. I would show you myself cleaning my mug, but this is Pre-Game Yums, not Paul's cleaning adventures. So we just gotta wait for the kettle to boil now. And I don't really feel like recording myself putting certain things in my mug in the kitchen while the kettle is boiling. There's a wasp out there. You can stay out there, bugger. Sorry, this isn't Paul's bug extermination squad. How many series do I have? Neither of those last two that I mentioned. Although maybe I should make a Paul's cleaning first episode. Paul's cleaning up after a dragon. No. That'll just be me cleaning up after myself. Oh! So, of course, sugar, it varies for your taste. Oh shit. Outtakes! Don't try and do this one-handed. That's the trouble. I need someone to hold the camera. Recording anything decent and worthwhile needs two people. So yeah, as I was trying to say, of course, sugar depends on your personal taste. I have one piled spoon and a very little bit. And by a very little bit, I mean that. Yeah. So that's your sugar. I used to have 2 sugars. I've gone down to 1 and a little bit. I could survive on 1. But anyway. Tea bags. Obviously, just a tea bag, just plonk it in there. Now then, this is where it begins. After enough use, your mug should sort of have a little mark where the hot water goes up to. I don't know if it does, that's just what mine does. So you just want to fill the water up carefully to the line. Keep in mind, I've been using this mug for about 10 years. And it's still alive. It's because it's got a dragon on it. Now then, there is a very specific strategy in making the perfect tea. Now, the first thing you want to do is just basically stir it around for like 20 seconds or something. I'm watching the counter on the camera. Oh, spillage. Outtakes. Oh no. Okay, maybe a bit more than 20 seconds. You just want to start getting all the flavour out. Loosen up all the stuff in the bag. Right, that'll do. Of course, you might want to make tea for the rest of the family as well. So do the same thing for all the other mugs. 30 seconds later. 30 seconds later. Maybe 20 seconds if you're doing multiple cups. Now, step 2. Get the tea bag and use the rounded side of the spoon to sort of squish it gently against the side of the cup. This is actually a very good example because the tea bag actually seems to be pretty much clean of air anyway. But sometimes you'll get like, it will look like this sort of white foam at the top of the tea bag. You want to squish that out. Keep like gently squeezing it against the side of the mug. Not like as if you're trying to crush it. Just gently squeeze it against the side. And so it looks like all the white foamy stuff is gone. It's not exactly foam, it's just like, I don't know, bubbly. Right, and stir in the flavour quickly. Do the same for the others. And the third and final step, and this is the most delicate of the parts. You kind of need both hands so you can hold on to the handle, but I'm going to do it one-handed. I'm going to sacrifice the perfection for the sake of this video. This time you want the concave bit of the spoon, as in the one that goes in. It's called concave because caves go in, you know. And convex, because it vexes out. What? And sort of squish it against this side a few times. And when you're ready to get it out, you have to sort of make sure you get it at the right angle. So it's like that, yeah? And squeeze it. You just want to like make sure the whole package is there between the spoon and the side of the mug. And squeeze it, not too hard, to get all the juice out. See? It's not dripping. That's what you want. Plonk it in the sink. Stir, if you want. Now, you might be thinking, Paul, don't just leave a tea bag in the sink. Don't worry, I've got it covered. We'll do that in a minute. And I'll explain why we're not dealing with that right now. Now we want milk. Remember, this is my perfect tea. You might not want milk in your tea. You might not want sugar. And just put enough in to make it change colour enough. But you don't want it to be completely light. I think that is the perfect shade right there. Let's get it in the light. That is perfect. Because you don't want too much milk in because it will get rid of the tea flavour. It will overpower it very quickly. And you don't want too little, otherwise it will be too hot and you've got to wait for half an hour for it to cool down. Not really, but still. Put the milk back, make sure the fridge is closed, otherwise you might be angry. And that's it. Stir it all in. There might be some bubbles, but don't worry. They just add to the flavour. No, they don't. Now then, pick up the tea bag. Oh, open the cupboard, and there is the recycle bin. That's why you don't want to put it in the recycle bin before you're done stirring your tea with the spoon. Because now the spoon has been near old, crusty, mouldy recycle bin. And there's your tea. Your perfect tea. Let's have a try. Yeah, there's a bit of steam coming out of it, but not much. That's what you want. Ah yes, it's drinkable now, and it tastes grand. So thank you. Thank you for joining me for Pre-Game Yums, the perfect tea. Coming to you from only the most British of British people. Not really. She could have used a little bit more milk. It's a bit hot, but it's fine. So yeah, What I was trying to say was, where better to go to make the perfect tea than a British person? So take your tea and go and do some gaming. You see, thing is, the difference between tea and food, or the difference between drink and food, is you don't need to use your hands. You pick up the mug and drink it and then put it down and you can continue gaming. But with food, it's like you have to eat it all and then go clean your hands, take the plate out of the way, and then you can game. But in this case you just drink it and just put it on the side. Just put it there. Do some gaming. Thirsty? Have a bit more. Put it back. Have a bit more. I've got a message waiting. So that's the end of Pre-Game Yums for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you. I don't know when. It's probably been over a year. Enjoy. Bing! Yeah. Come here. Tasty, tasty dragon juice. What?